Maddie's the only one who's actually physically been on the property. I'm really worried, like, what if it's not cool? I put all my money into this, sight unseen.
Welcome to Chroma Celebs. I'm Rose, bringing you the latest shocking updates on Sister Wives. Unexpected twists, emotional moments, and unbelievable drama. Stay tuned till the end.
My stuff is here. I live here now. It never in my life would I have ever thought I would move clear across country, let alone to the southeast. So this is a whole new adventure that I never saw coming. I'm so grateful to David. He was willing to drive that big truck because I don't know if I could have done it.
That was a very, very long, very cold drive. How many times have you done that drive?
I think this is my fourth drive.
God.
Fourth drive?
Fourth.
I've sold everything, terminated leases, and I've put all my stuff in a truck and I've moved.
Let's go see those babies.
Right now, I still have Savannah and Gabriel living in town and the property on Coyote Pass, and that's the only thing that ties me to Flagstaff anymore.
Hi, baby.
Hi, y'all.
Hi.
Welcome back. Welcome back home.
At this point, I am perfectly capable of moving forward in my life. I am really just ready to be resolved and have this property sold. I don't want to have to think about Kody anymore. I don't want to have to talk to him, interact with him, nothing. And as long as that property remains a source of contention, I can't fully move on. So at this point, Maddie's the only one who's actually physically been on the property. We had to act really quick because pieces like this don't come available very often, and especially at the price that we got it. And we're just like, yeah, we trust your judgment, let's execute.
Beautiful, by the way. This is absolutely...
There's nothing. There's no electricity, there's no sewer, there's no water. There's not even a well. It's just trees and dirt.
It's choking me. No, I don't want it on my head. Hi,
Hey,
I'm Christine.
Elise, nice
Hi,
to
Elise.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. My husband,
David.
David.
Nice to meet you.
When Maddie and Caleb bought their house, they met a real estate agent, and they have loved working with her. And so we had her help us with this deal.
I took a picture of the property layout.
You know, this whole piece is over 150 acres. This is a lot of land.
I would never, ever buy land like Janelle is. That's not my dream. I want a big living space in a finished home. No, that would not be. I never really wanted that country lifestyle.
No, I'm not ever going to buy raw land. I see myself fulfilling my dreams of travel with a husband who is totally supportive of what I'm doing and totally my cheerleader. That's what I see.
This is exciting. Are you
know.
losing your mind? Oh my gosh.
I'm going trucking right now.
Okay.
Give me a hug.
He wants to go look around. I think 165 acres is a lot. I think we'll leave a lot of it kind of just rugged. And it leaves a lot of room for growth, but it's a lot. It's very daunting. So we are taking it chunks at a time. So we'll probably do 10-acre chunks at a time.
If I think about it, it's kind of scary because, like, I've really put all my proverbial eggs in one basket. Like, this has to work. But financially, everything is riding on this farm working out. So.
What are those?
The bones.
You found the bones here?
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
cool, bud.
So one thing about this property is there's actually quite a lot of wildlife on it. There's still so much raw land, right? And that's where the animals are. And we have bear here, black bear. I'm more worried about the snakes because there's a lot of poisonous snakes.
What kind of farm was it before a timber farm? Do you know, Elise?
I don't. I could find out.
It's been a timber farm, obviously, for
a
4 or
long
5
time.
decades at
Yeah.
least.
I anticipate that the first 5 years are going to be hella hard work, like a lot of work. We got to put in the infrastructure. We got to clear the trees. We got to get our own garden, our own livestock, everything going. Plus, we got to get all the business stuff going. It's going to be so much work, but it's going to be so worth it.
Dude, me and a chainsaw, I could do a lot of damage.
Might take a while.
I mean, I found a lot of happiness in being with David, and I found him through like a dating site. So I'm thinking Farmers Only would be the perfect one for Janelle. Perfect.
What is this tree, Maddie, with these
It's some type of pine.
crazy
It looks like it
stickery
might be
things?
dead.
I've seen commercials, and it's people that have
these
land.
guys, they're big hunk dudes with the cowboy hat on, plowing the fields,
Oh, God.
treating their ladies right.
Maybe she'll like a landscaper. I'm just saying.
A landscaper.
I could come up, well, I don't know, I could come up with a lot of ideas.
Congratulations.
I'm so excited.
This is working amazing.
I'm so excited. When we actually close that thing, when we actually close it, we'll be like, wow.
Let us know when you close it. We expect a video call when you close it, and we'll do a toast with you.
Yeah.
This is right for them.
All right, let's go.
She deserves to have her dreams come true. But not even that, she deserves to be able to make her dreams come true. That's what it is. You gotta make them come true, and she is.
Isn't this amazing? It's more than I ever could have hoped for, seriously.
It's so interesting to be on this piece of land and know that this is it for me. This is where I'm going to be. I'm going to live here. This is going to be my last place I live. This is my home place. But it's going to be so much work, but it's going to be so worth it. I know what it looks like. I see this vision. I know what the farm looks like, and I see it. It's just going to be a lot of work to get it there.
Welcome to Chroma Celebs. I'm Rose, bringing you the latest shocking updates on Sister Wives. Unexpected twists, emotional moments, and unbelievable drama. Stay tuned till the end. Yanelle Brown has found new Sister Wives, but there's no Kody Brown drama this time. Unlike other Sister Wives cast, Yanelle Brown is moving on in different path, signaling at the start of a new life. Being in a polygamous relationship, Sister Wives stars Yanelle, Mary, and Christine Brown have now begun to step on their own paths. Being known for their role in the life of Kody Brown, the members have either embraced another marriage or business, promoting their personal brand. However, the case is a little bit different for Yanelle. Unlike the other two Sister Wives ladies, Yanelle is focusing on her lifestyle, spending time with her kids, and maintaining close friendships with her newfound group. It is crucial to know that after she separated from the family patriarch Kody, she has been active on social media, sharing details of her personal life. As seen in some of her recent social media posts, Yanelle could be seen to enjoy her genuine female companionship. In the June 10, 2025 post that the second wife of Kody shared on Instagram, she could be seen with her friends Christina and Angela. In one of the photos, which was a car selfie, Yanelle was wearing black visors that read, "Wasted Sacrifice." Some other pictures in her carousel showed her new friends as they had a bright smile on their faces, as well as a picture of black t-shirts that read, "Mean Girl" and "Teflon Queen." In her last picture, the Sister Wives fame could be seen posing with the two new female friends as they wore the Mean Girl t-shirts and Yanelle wore the Teflon Queen top. The caption on the Instagram post had intrigued her followers, which read, "When you have friends who show up to a birthday trip last month ready to bring the laughs. Tonight I'm grateful for friends old and new." As per Collider, previously, Yanelle was the most self-sufficient and least emotional amongst the other members of the family. She was not seen being involved in drama and kept her focus on the parenting duties. However, as seen in the latest posts, she seems to be stepping into a new phase of her life. In the April 2025 post, Yanelle uploaded the post that read, "Contemplating tonight how amazing it is to have friends. When I was in the thick of raising kids and working full-time, and even going to school for 3 of those years to finish my degree, I didn't really have friends outside of my work friends and family." In the post, she was seen wearing a blue shirt as she posed with her two friends, Christina and Angela. As per People magazine, Yanelle is not in communication with Kody. The reality star had spent her summer in North Carolina with her kids, also hinting at a future in that region. Back in April 2025, Yanelle also shared that her North Carolina home is under construction and that she might move in by the holiday season. The outlet also reported that in September 2024, Yanelle, her daughter, and son-in-law Caleb launched a new business venture, which is also her passion project, Tida Farms, for which Yanelle is planning to move to North Carolina. Yanelle Brown has found new Sister Wives, but there's no Kody Brown drama this time. For years, Yanelle Brown stood beside Kody Brown in the ever-complicated world of plural marriage. As one of the original stars of the reality series Sister Wives, Yanelle built her life in tandem with a family structure that many found unconventional and controversial. Through countless seasons, tears, arguments, and relocations, she remained a pillar of strength and reason. But now, with the dust settled from her departure from Kody, Yanelle has not only found peace, she's found sisterhood once again, but this time on her own terms. And surprisingly, there's no Kody Brown drama tagging along. When Yanel Brown announced her spiritual separation from Kody, fans weren't entirely shocked. The writing had been on the wall for seasons. Disagreements about COVID-19 protocols, financial differences, and emotional disconnection had all taken their toll. Unlike Christine Brown, who had vocally exited the marriage with fiery independence, Yanel's departure was quieter, more reflective, yet no less resolute. She didn't leave to make a statement. She left to rediscover herself. What no one could have predicted is how beautifully she would evolve without the chains of a fractured polygamous marriage. After years of being part of a strained and sometimes dysfunctional sisterhood that included Mary, Christine, and Robyn, Yanel's definition of family and female companionship has shifted. Rather than being defined by spiritual covenants or legal ties to Kody Brown, her new sisterhood has emerged organically. Women who support each other emotionally, professionally, and spiritually, not out of obligation but through genuine connection, now surround Yanel. In a world where sister wives often meant rivalry and competition for one man's attention, Yanel's new sister circle proves that true unity among women doesn't need to revolve around a patriarch. Yanel's journey to finding this new network began as soon as she consciously uncoupled from Kody. Fans saw glimpses of her independence through her ventures into health and wellness coaching. Her Plexus partnership became more than just a business, it became a platform. Through it, she connected with countless other women who were focused on self-growth, community, and support. Slowly but surely, she began forming close friendships with other businesswomen who uplifted one another without the undertone of marital conflict. Her followers on Instagram and her business associates often speak of Yanel as someone who motivates them daily, not just to eat better or exercise more but to believe in their own strength. One notable example of this transformation is her deepening friendship with Christine Brown, who herself had moved on and found love again. Although they had shared the sister-wife title for decades, their relationship didn't always flourish under the scrutiny and restrictions of polygamy. But with Kody out of the picture, the emotional weight lifted. Their bond blossomed not because they were both ex-wives of the same man, but because they were two women who had gone through the fire and come out stronger. They now travel together, do business together, and support each other like true sisters should. When asked in recent interviews whether she misses the polygamous dynamic or ever considered returning to it, Yanel has made it clear she has no interest in revisiting that chapter. Her life is finally hers to navigate, and it shows. Instead of spending her days managing a large family's politics, she fills her time with fulfilling work, grandchildren, travel, and meaningful friendships. The drama that once punctuated her every appearance on Sister Wives has been replaced with calm clarity. Interestingly, Yanel's new sisterhood includes women who aren't tied to the spotlight. While Christine has remained a visible part of her life, Yanel has expanded her circle beyond familiar faces. She's drawn to women who inspire her, who have their own stories of perseverance, and who value authenticity. From her closest business partners to her supportive neighbors and friends in Flagstaff and beyond, Yanel's life now revolves around true emotional intimacy rather than forced familial loyalty. The term sister wives may no longer apply in its traditional sense, but its essence, women standing together, is more alive than ever in Yanel's world. Gone are the days when Yanel had to navigate Kody's inconsistent affections or stand by while he favored one wife over the others. She no longer has to explain herself, defend her choices, or feel neglected. Her life now is shaped by intention. Her decisions stem from personal growth, not from trying to make a crumbling plural marriage work. This clarity has become evident in her public appearances, her online posts, and even the way she interacts with fans. There's a joy and lightness in her voice that had been missing for years. What's perhaps most admirable about Yanel's transformation is how she continues to maintain grace and dignity. She's not interested in mudslinging or dwelling on past pain. While the show often thrived on conflict, Yanel seems focused on healing. She's candid about her experiences but avoids villainizing anyone. Even when Kody made dismissive comments about her emotional needs or questioned her place in the family, Yanel responded with maturity. She let her actions speak louder than any reality TV soundbite ever could. In her own quiet way, Yanelle Brown has become a beacon of hope for women seeking freedom from toxic relationships. She's proof that you can leave a complicated situation without bitterness, that you can rebuild your life with grace, and that female friendships can be deeper and more rewarding than any romantic entanglement. Her new sister wives may not share a household or a husband, but they share something far more powerful: respect, support, and authenticity. This reinvention hasn't gone unnoticed by her fans. Social media is flooded with support for Yanelle, with many calling her the most relatable and inspiring of the former sister wives. She's leaned into her new role as a wellness advocate and a woman forging her own identity. Her fitness journey is no longer about trying to earn Kody's approval. It's about taking care of herself because she deserves to. The transformation is holistic, physical, emotional, and spiritual. In one of her recent posts, Yanelle spoke candidly about the kind of friendships she now values. She shared a photo with a few close women in her life and captioned it with a heartfelt message about sisterhood. "These ladies have seen me at my best and my worst," she wrote. "They remind me every day that family isn't just about blood or marriage, it's about love, loyalty, and shared laughter." That sentiment resonated deeply with her followers, many of whom have also experienced estrangement, divorce, or personal reinvention. The future is looking brighter than ever for Yanelle. With rumors of new business projects on the horizon and possible spin-offs or documentaries focusing on her post-Kody life, it's clear that audiences are still deeply invested in her journey. But unlike the early seasons of Sister Wives, where her story was largely defined by the man at the center of it all, this time the story is wholly hers. She's the author, the heroine, and the guiding force. The real reason Kody and Robyn wouldn't answer certain questions at the Sister Wives S19 tell-all. Kody Brown and Robyn Brown stayed tight-lipped during the Sister Wives Season 19 tell-all, and their silence may reveal more than their words ever could. Kody and Robyn's relationship began during Sister Wives Season 1 when Robyn was introduced as Kody's fourth wife. They met through mutual friends, forming a strong connection. Their courtship included traditional steps like chaperone dates, and they married in 2010. Over time, Robyn became Kody's only remaining wife as his other marriages ended. Their bond has often been seen as the strongest, which caused tension with the other wives and drew criticism from fans. Kody's marriage to Robyn greatly impacted his relationships with his other wives and children. As he appeared to give Robyn more attention and time, tension grew within the family. His emotional distance from Mary, Yanelle, and Christine led to the breakdown of those marriages. The favoritism shown toward Robyn also strained Kody's bonds with several of his older children, many of whom felt ignored or rejected. This shift created lasting divides within the once unified plural family. Kody and Robyn continue to deny that favoritism played a role in the family's breakdown, refusing to fully accept how their actions affected others. During the Sister Wives Season 19 tell-all, Kody and Robyn Brown noticeably avoided answering some of the more difficult questions. When asked about the early stages of their relationship, Kody dismissed the topic, while Robyn called the footage disturbing and chose not to elaborate. Their lack of openness frustrated viewers who hoped for real insight.